I'm going to go ahead and hit meetings. I'm going to go ahead and hit the recording so that we have it for later. So hi, Isabella. How are you doing Wednesday? Are you prepared for our ice storm in Arkansas?
No.
You know, every time they announce a winter storm warning, all I can think of is I'm going to Cancun in April. Why didn't I say I wanted to go this month? We should have gone this month. So we're planning this girls' trip to Cancun, and I've had a couple people reach out to me and say, is it really safe to go to Mexico? I've heard about some shootings. So Isabel, I thought we would talk about, you know, be specific about the shootings that have been in the news lately. So does that sound good?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, let me talk about, there have been 2 shootings that I know about in the news in Mexico, and that's what's causing people to contact me and say, is it really safe to travel to Mexico right now? And it is absolutely safe. In fact, you are probably a lot safer in Cancun, Mexico hotel zone, tourist zone, than you are in most large cities in the US right now. The shootings that happened that I want to talk about, and there is no victim shaming. I'm just pointing out the situations that the people were in. The first situation was 2 young girls who were downtown in a local bar known for gang activity after curfew. So what did you say about that, Isabella? We just don't go downtown after curfew, or what?
Yeah, I mean, when you're traveling anywhere, whether it's in the United States or whether it's international, if there are rules in place that say, hey, we have a curfew, or hey, we prefer you don't go to these places after dark, it's probably in your best interest to follow those directives.
Absolutely. I remember when Jeff was active duty military and we would move to a new town, we always got a list from the personnel department of places in town not to be found. And it was really interesting. It was like certain bars, don't go there. They don't like military. So things like that. So number one, there are locations in Mexico, Cancun, that you shouldn't go. There are also locations in Vegas, Chicago, Baltimore, Seattle, any large city. In fact, even in my little town in Southside, there are places you shouldn't go after midnight. It's just not a good place to be found. So that's number one. We're going to be staying at the resort most of the time. If you choose to leave the resort, you're perfectly safe in Cancun, and especially in the tourist areas during the day. After curfew, that's not a place you want to be, okay? All right, the second shooting that was talked about that I had somebody message me, my cat is, yeah, get out of there. Sorry. This is real life, right? This is not scripted. I asked for houseplants for my birthday, and my children got me these beautiful houseplants, and she thinks they're 2 new toys for her. Yeah. So anyway, the second shooting that happened was at a resort. So it was on the resort, but the reality was the 2 victims of the shooting were actually drug dealers. They had come down from Canada to meet with their Mexican counterparts. So we recommend that you don't plan any drug deals while you're in Mexico with us. Okay, could we just cover that real quick, Isabella? No drug deals, okay?
Yeah. I mean, should you wish to partake in alcohol, there's plenty of that for you in Mexico and on the resorts. We'll just keep additional extracurricular activities to a minimum of
on the down. Yeah. So again, I'm not saying that these people deserved what happened to them at all. So please don't come at me in the comments for that. What I'm saying is there are certain ways that you try to keep yourself safe and you try to minimize risk. One of those is you don't go where they tell you not to go, and you don't be places after curfew. Number 2 is you don't engage in illegal activities, because that does kind of raise your risk, okay? So anyway, the safety in Mexico, especially in Cancun, is a very high priority for the Mexican government. Their tourism industry is like their number 1 or 2 income producing activity for the country. The place that we're going to be going is referred to as the Cancun Hotel Zone. It's a long, several miles long strip of beach where there are multiple resorts along the beach. And they protect that area of town more than any other because they really rely on tourism. Their numbers are back up to pre-pandemic levels. They're very proud of that. That's really helping them. They're not going to let anything happen that they can avoid. In fact, in reaction to these two shootings, they have increased patrols in the area, the hotel zone, they call it. The hotel resorts have put on extra staff, and they even have guards now on the beaches. Now, they're not going to interfere with you, but they're just there to make sure things stay calm and there are no drug deals going on at the beach. So I just want you to understand that there is no guarantee anywhere, especially in the United States these days, that you're not going to be a victim of a shooting. But your odds are much better in Cancun, Mexico than in several large cities. So in addition to all the things that the Mexican government is doing to make tourism safer in Cancun, there's also the basic fact that traveling in a group is a lot safer than traveling by yourself. That's just a fact, whether you're in the States or whether you're in a different country. It's just a fact. Any last words from you, Isabella? Do you feel safe in Cancun?
Oh, I'm ready to go. As Kat alluded.
I went to be there last week.
Yeah, I moved from the north to the so I didn't have to deal with this. So I'm very ready to go.
Yeah, we just got the news. I thought when they said winter storm in the northeast of the country that I was relatively safe in Arkansas, and now they're telling me I'm going to have 3 inches of ice. So I'm like, oh. So I'm going to join that crazy group of Americans at Walmart stocking up for the storm. Wish me luck. Mm-hmm. If you have any questions about the trip, I'll put the link down below where you can register. If you have any concerns at all, please reach out. I have been to Cancun multiple times. I'm very excited about this trip. I have absolutely no concerns about safety while I'm there. If you do, let me know. All right. Have a great day, Isabella. See you in Mexico very soon. Not soon enough, but very soon.